What is up, Trouble Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. The Ace family has finally responded to their house being foreclosed. They went on for a complete hour explaining everything, and yeah, I don't know about that. The company hosting the Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury press conference issued an apology based on things that were said. We got that for you. Trisha Paytas is in hot water. She came out with a full apology to the bees. And speaking about Trisha Paytas, Ethan and Hila Klein are under fire for plagiarism. Bryce Hall is getting some heat for joking around that he hooked up with Selena Gomez. Linus Tips talked to YouTube about the dislikes. YoungBoy has disappeared. Adin Ross is trying to go after 067. We got all this news and much, much more. So buckle up, make sure you're subscribed with those notifications on, because you know as soon as I get the scoop, I'm gonna keep you in the loop. For our very first story, Tommy Innit, thirsty little boy. The wildly popular YouTuber said, "This is the most important moment of my life," showing that Charlie D'Amelio followed him. Apparently, Dream got jealous and tweeted at Charlie saying, "WTF, follow me." Tommy responded by saying, "Bro, I earned this." And speaking about thirsty boys, 067, everybody wants the 067 from the Mr. Beast Squid Game video, including Adin Ross. On 067's Instagram, Adin Ross left a comment saying, "Check your DMs." So I just texted Adin asking him if he got a hold of 067. He said he did. So you can look forward to 067 appearing on an Adin Ross stream soon. And speaking about Adin Ross, he's big in the rap world. YoungBoy has disappeared off of YouTube. It all started a couple months ago when YoungBoy, his manager, said that YouTube told them that they can't promote YoungBoy because of his image. They followed up with, "Weak butt platform. You're the #1 artist in 3 years in a row." And here's the thing. Last night, YoungBoy deleted every single video off of his YouTube channel with over 10 million subscribers. Wow. So how many views did YoungBoy delete off of YouTube? I was shocked at this number, but YoungBoy has over 9 billion views on his YouTube channel, and he deleted them all. And speaking about problems with YouTube, people are very upset that the dislikes are hidden on YouTube. For example, we're covering the Ace family story today where they're talking about this foreclosure, and I can't see the dislikes. I don't know if people are believing the Ace family or not. There's no way for me to get honest feedback. Well, Linus Tips, he is by far the most credible tech reviewer in the business. On November 13th, he put out a tweet saying that he managed to secure a meeting with YouTube's product manager who worked on the dislike hide change. And he basically asked his fans for feedback because he was gonna go to YouTube and talk to them about this dislike stuff. Yeah, guys, hiding the dislikes really bother guys like Linus, because there are so many people that are putting bad reviews out there and they're getting dislikes. So viewers see that and they choose to watch reviewers that have majority likes. So it makes sense why this bothers him. Anyhow, he has the meeting with YouTube, and this is what he says. A fan asked, "Did the meeting happen or did they just ignore the feedback?" Linus responds by saying, "Yes, I had the dislike counter meeting with YouTube. 0 ducks were given about my concerns or the ones shared by our community." Wow, so YouTube's just not listening to anybody. Mark my words, hiding the dislikes is going to become a disaster. And speaking about disasters, this one Twitch streamer had his own personal disaster. He tweeted out, "Rip my new car. Someone hit me while I was filling it up with gas." What? Imagine you're sitting there filling your car up with gas and then how does someone hit you? He followed up with, "Update, thankfully no one was injured and the other driver was very sorry and wouldn't stop apologizing. We called into our insurance companies and the first thing he said was, I am at fault." Accountability with a car accident? That never happens. Good for him. Also in the news, There is basically this like reality show with a bunch of influencers. Guys, this is the 3rd season. Bryce Hall's on it, Tana's on it. So on the show, they were playing Never Have I Ever hooked up with an A-list celebrity. Bryce Hall then responds, is Selena Gomez an A-list celebrity? Suggesting that Bryce Hall hooked up with Selena Gomez. Now, this goes viral, right? All the Selena Gomez people are mad at Bryce Hall because clearly he is lying. He's getting tons of hate. He responds by saying, it's a joke. People like you reacting to it with such hostility is what brings me enjoyment to this platform. Anyhow, also in the news, Teddy Fresh, owned by Gila and Ethan Klein, they have that very popular color block hoodie. And basically, James Charles came out with his own color block hoodie, and there was all these allegations that James Charles was copying them. However, nobody owns color blocking. It's just ridiculous. It's just a style from the 90s. Well, now Teddy Fresh is coming under fire as a Reddit user posted, saw a dinosaur jumper coming out soon and had to share this weird coincidence. I found this 1995 knitting pattern, guessing the inspiration, showing that the knitting pattern is exactly what Teddy Fresh apparently is coming out with. Same exact design. And speaking about Ethan Klein, his ex-Frenemies host, Trisha Paytas, has been being canceled left and right for the littlest things, and recently she got canceled for offending the bees. Watch this, roll it.
I love chai latte so freaking much. Actually, it's almond milk, so it's not cow pus. And honey, no bees were harmed in the making of honey. Okay, pause to read. I would just like to formally apologize to bees. Like, what? No, seriously, throwing this bee-killing tea away. Trash.
I swear, every week Trisha Paytas is apologizing for something ridiculous. And speaking about ridiculous, there was a press conference between Tommy Fury and Jake Paul, and the people that hosted the press conference came out with an apology. They went on to say this week BT Sports streamed a live boxing press conference that included a number of offensive and unacceptable comments, some of which has led to further online abuse. This goes against all the values that BT Sport wants to uphold. Okay, look, I'm not sure who BT Sports is, but bro, they gotta promote this fight, all right? They're gonna talk trash, all right? This is what we think they're referring to, and that is Tommy Fury's father making comments about Jake Paul's girlfriend. Listen to this, roll it.
You know when Tommy knocks you out, don't you? You're gonna bend your girlfriend over and do her like a dog in front of you.
Blimey.
But speaking about YouTube boxing, Gib. Who is Gib gonna fight next? Well, we asked this question on Happy Punch. We put out a tweet saying Gib revealed that he has a boxing announcement coming soon. If it's a fight, who should he take on? Showing Taylor Holder, Slim, Austin McBroom, Deji. Well, Gib actually liked this tweet, but then he unliked it. So did we guess right? I guess we're gonna have to wait to find out. But speaking about Austin McBroom, the Ace family, have been in the news for lawsuits, scandals, scams, all different types of stuff. It's been nothing but bad news for the Ace family. But the main story is about them losing their house, like this giant mansion they lost in foreclosure. Well, they have finally reacted. They uploaded an over 1 hour video on YouTube. And in this video, they basically said that they got screwed over by the person building the house. That, you know, he did everything wrong. He didn't fix things right. And there wasn't even gas going into this giant mansion. So apparently they had no heated water. I mean, they had to go to a laundromat to wash their clothes. I mean, but they were living there for 3 years. So basically what they're saying is because they didn't have a certificate of occupancy, they couldn't continue to get a loan to keep the mortgage going. So they eventually lost it because they couldn't find a lender. Okay, cool. But here's my question, all right? Wasn't the Ace family flexing this home, flexing that everything's perfect and everything is great? You guys are vloggers. You're putting this narrative that your lives are perfect and everybody is happy out to the world. instead of being real. Because here's the thing, the Ace family was very, very upset at like channels like mine and other channels that were basically saying they were having money problems. They're upset with it. Like, listen, Ace family, this is what we know, all right? You're getting sued, you're involved in all these scandals, and your house foreclosed. You didn't give us this details until now. I mean, the story that the Ace family tells is very believable, but something is off on it. Like just the fact that we're getting the truth now and we didn't have that throughout this whole process, and you guys put out this image that everything's perfect, everything's fine. It's just more of this fake LA, fake it till you make it crap, and I'm not for it. I don't like this fake stuff. If you really want to connect with your audience and connect with your fans, be real from the start, not until you get in so much trouble online that you have to explain it. Like, I don't know. This video just left a bad taste in my mouth. But guys, that is it for the news today. I want to know what you think. Also, I want you to put a like on the video. We work really hard over here. Slap a like on the video. But I want to know what you think in the comments below. I take time. Like, I read comments. I spend like 2 or 3 hours after every upload reading your guys' comments. So I want to know your thoughts on all these stories. And obviously, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe with those notifications on, because you know, as soon as I get the scoop, I'm going to keep you in the loop.